Hello, my beautiful reader friends. It's Tiffany with an IE, as you can see, and I bolded this so you guys can see it better. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have different pajamas. They have llamas on them. My panda pajamas are in the wash, and I braided my hair, although it's kind of chaotic. I actually had to put some bobby pins in so that stray hairs could stay. And you're probably wondering, what happened to my hand and my arm? Well, I think bug bites. So there's toothpaste on them right now, and I put these on so that I don't smudge and it hurts. So yeah, my right hand is all swollen, like this finger, this area, and right here is swollen as well. So it sucks because I had bug bites on my legs like last week and they just healed. So this is not fun. But yeah, I'm filming in front of my bookshelves this time, so my camera from my laptop is actually sitting on one of my pillows on my bed right now, so that's why I'm kind of like hunched over. It's not a great angle, but I did not have the strength or mental capacity to make my bed. So yeah, because I usually do that when I'm filming from the other direction when you guys see my bed. But anyways, this is a video to promote Lupe Wong Won't Dance by Donna Barba Higuera, I think that's how you pronounce it. This book is so pretty. They went all out, and look at the cover and the spine, and even the back has the card of the baseball player and a baseball, which is the same thing that they had here. But yeah, this is such a great book, and shout out to the publisher for sending me an e-arc of this book and inviting me to be a part of the blog tour for it. I'll link down into the description below a link to my Goodreads review for this. It just came out this past Tuesday on September 8th, so go ahead and pick up a copy. It's short, it's fun, there's lots of humor in this book. Like the first line of this book, like just, it's so funny. It's, my gym shorts burrow into my butt crack like a frightened groundhog. So yeah, definitely super great. The representation is really great. It's about a girl named Lupe Wong, or Guadalupe is her full name, and she wants to be the first female pitcher on this like really well-known baseball team, just like Fuli Hernandez, who is the guy who has the baseball card on here, because both of them are Mexican and Chinese, or Mexinese, China can, as she likes to say. And Lupe Wong is, she's a girl, oh, by the way, this is middle grade, if I didn't already say. Lupe Wong, she's a very headstrong girl. She knows what she wants, and she will fight for it in many ways. And her friends, Andy and Niles, they often say like, oh, Lupe is, she has one of her causes again. So yeah, so now in this book, what happens is that she has a deal with her Uncle Hector that if she gets straight A's in all her classes, then he'll take her to go meet Fuli, and she's like super excited about that. But the problem is in PE, it was just announced that she has to, along with everyone else in class, they have to do square dancing as part of their curriculum. And she's just like, no, like square dancing is an abomination. Like, why would I do that? And so she comes up with like all these like really interesting, wild ideas to get rid of square dancing. And none of them work. Most of them, besides just failing, they fail epically in her face and they backfire in some way that causes repercussions for the rest of her gym class, or even like people on her baseball team, and people start to resent her and they're like really mean, and she's already being bullied by like the popular girls in class. So I'm just like, when everyone else doesn't like you, like I really felt that. And I was bullied when I was a kid, but not to this extent. But yeah, so I my heart hurt for her so many times in the book. And yeah, like there's other great representation, like with her friend Niles. He has autism, and the author actually had a sensitivity reader for that. And I thought it was really well done. And then there's also like a bunch of other cultures. There's like understanding. They do have a little bit of discussion about gender identity and sexism. And then there's also discussion about racism. There's so much stuff tackled in this book, and it was done really well. There's humor, but there's also like, it doesn't shy away from those topics. And Lupe also, her dad had passed away like before this book started, so she's also grappling with the grief from that. And she feels that if she, meets Fu Li, then it'll help her come to terms with her father's death and like other questions. And so that's why she's like so determined to get rid of square dancing so that she can get her A. But she really grows through the book and changes, and she finds out that some things are really worth fighting for and others are not. And just, yeah, it's such a powerful book, and I really recommend like everyone, regardless of race, gender identity, like anything, you should definitely read this book. It'll just open doors, open your mind. Yeah, it's really wonderful. So I gave it 5 stars. I was actually kind of not sure about my rating at first when I was reading it, because I was like distracted over the week, and then I had to read it in basically one night. But I really enjoyed it, and I think like I was originally going to give it 4 stars, but I think the way that the ending wrapped up and everything, yeah, I feel like it really deserved the 5 stars, and it's a really strong debut for an own voices author, and like representation that I've never seen before. I do know one person that I've met in college who is Mexican and Chinese, but I like don't really see that anywhere else in literature, or like I haven't really met other people who are of those cultures. So I'm full Chinese, and yeah, I felt like the parts in the book that do have Chinese culture, like they talk about like certain foods and stuff, and it's written in the Romanized version, the pronunciation, and it was pretty accurate. I could pronounce them, and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. Or like, yeah, Chinese families, they're pretty tough, because Lupe's grandparents, they're her dad's parents, so they're Chinese, and they have like very high expectations of her, or like they seem to know what's best for her, and she's just like, why can't they just accept me for who I am? And I was just like, girl, I feel that. Like I felt that growing up. So yeah, so definitely, man, just there's so much about this book. But this video is getting long with just me talking, so I'm gonna end it here and just say, please support the author. I'll also link other links. Like I'm gonna take an Instagram photo of this, so I'll link my Instagram photo link for that. And yeah, definitely check out this book. It's so good. Support the author, buy from your local indie bookstores, and donate and support Black-owned businesses and causes. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in my next video, and I hope you guys have a good day. Bye!